In pursuit of Larry, who tries to hide from cameras. He accepts cash, yet, as you will see, is not and does not profess to be homeless. A polarizing figure in Woodland Hills, his appearance raising so many questions.
He's just always there, and he's older and he's sweet.
As you look at him, you think, wow, he's just a very distinguished looking retired man.
My beef? My beef is you're conning people out here.
My sign simply says, out of work, out of money, please help, thank you. I have a little corner on the sign that says 80 years old.
How helpless is he? Skeptics erupting on Facebook, photos of him buying bottles of wine and beer, and this post. He has more money than most of us, a home in a high-end neighborhood south of the boulevard, and 2 cars. We wondered if that was true, and also, was Larry being honest in what he was telling people about his needs?
He's nice. But my impression is he's always coming up with a different story. Sick wife or his bedridden sister.
To learn more, we trail Larry miles from Woodland Hills in a modest condo, which we learn is in the name of Larry's wife. They hide. But we find a friend who says he's known them for 16 years. He talks to us in hopes the couple can get help. He says before the recession, they bought gifts for his children and food from his store for the homeless.
And that time she make a good money, and she so happy. Now she's so sad, and husband doesn't have a job.
I was desperate. I just needed a way to make a little bit of money to make ends meet, period.
With mixed emotions, he talks to us, fearing the publicity could either ruin him or maybe spread the word about the assistance they've needed for 3 years, ever since his medical crisis, and he lost his job as a clerical worker.
And I had 2 heart attacks. I died on the first one, and it cost a lot of money.
They have 1 car. He says it was a gift from a friend who died from AIDS-related complications.
I took a bus for 3 years because we didn't have a car.
He says the panhandling supplements his Social Security check to cover the mortgage, but so many bills, the leaking roof, no heat. We checked records, $165,000 paid for the condo 18 years ago, at least 2 loans taken out since then, the unit, though, not underwater, not in foreclosure. On the street, he says, he makes $20 to $50 a day. Could it be that Larry is just scared? Because even though he has a roof over his head, look at his neighborhood. It's filled with homeless people.
If you're an able-bodied adult, what you do is you work for your money.
This woman says she's offered to help him find work. So has his friend.
I said, I can train you. He gave me Saturday, Sunday work. I train you. He said, no, it's too much work for me.
Critics on Facebook say they aren't haters. They say better to help the needy through a charity. LAPD agrees, but says it's not against the law for Larry to solicit money, and it's the donor's choice to give.
You could say in some ways he's an entrepreneur.
A risk taker for sure, hurting but not homeless, worried but still hopeful.
Be able to get a better income of some kind, because it's a super struggle right now to make ends meet.